Hi there, this is the first tutorial. What we're going to do is run through registering on Undiscovered and just giving you a bit of an overview of the interface and where things are. So to register an account, go to undiscovered.com.au and just in the top right hand corner there, click on the register link. Now this is just going to ask you for some basic details, so just put in your first and last name. Oops. Your personal email address. At undiscovered.com.au. Just check that you spelt it right, because a lot of people make that mistake. So organisation name, this is going to create an organisation under your user account and you'll be the owner of that. So an organisation is either a company, community, or any type of entity that will have events underneath them. So enter that in here. You can change it later. You can also add multiple organisations under your user account. But for now, we'll just call it UD Festival. A password. Okay, so once you've filled that in, click register. Now what's happened is we've sent you an email so that you can verify your email address and activate your account. So what we're going to do is check our email and find the email from us and just click on the verify your account button. Once you've clicked that, it takes you back to the site, logs you in, and pops a basic tour of the features of Undiscovered and giving you a bit of an overview of where everything is. So take the time to read through that. Once you've read it all, you can click end the tour and that will basically stop it from popping up again. But if you want it to pop up again next time you log in, just hit close for now. But for now, we'll just hit end tour. Okay, so this page here is basically your user dashboard and it shows you your profile. You can basically change your personal details here by clicking edit profile. Here you can change your nickname, first and last name, email address. If you nominate a new email address, you'll have to go through the verification process again. If you want to change the password, enter it here. And if you are making changes to this form, it will want you to confirm your current password. Okay. We won't change that for now. The next tab down is organisations. So here you can see the first organisation was created. The contact name and email address uses your own personal one, but you can change this. Say if you want the contact email address to be a generic one, say like contact us at yourdomainname.com.au, you can change it here. Just click on the edit button here and just change the email address. So it could be, info at etc. Now this email address is where reports are sent, so make sure it's something that you can access. So the two types of emails that are sent to your organisation email address is this one here, receive a copy of each successful order by email. So what that does is if you turn that on, every time someone purchases a ticket on your event, you'll receive a copy of that receipt in your email. It's turned off by default because if you've got a lot of people registering, you'll end up with a load of emails in your inbox. The second option here is to receive a daily sales report. So what that does is it sends you your current sales report and also a list of orders made in the last 24 hours. So if there's no orders in 24 hours, you won't receive this report. Okay, but you can go into log into Undiscovered and look at the report at any time. Okay, here's where you enter your bank account details if you're not using Stripe, and we'll go into Stripe a bit later. But you can put in your bank account details there, and we'll transfer the revenue from your event at the end of the event. Okay, so looking across the top here, the top right, the first link here is the currently selected organisation. So at this stage we've only got one, but you can create multiple accounts, and if you click that, it will give you a drop down of the different organisations you have access to, and you can switch the interface to that organisation. The menu on the right is basically your personal profile menu, where you can create an event in the currently selected organisation, or you can go to My Settings, which takes you back to your profile page. You can go to My Events. So My Events is pretty much the main page you'll be using when you're managing your events. So we'll go into creating an event a bit later on. And you can go straight to your organisations here as well. The other link that you might be interested in is the forms link. This is where you create your forms. Now these are at a top level, you create forms for your organisation. So you can have multiple forms here and reuse them in subsequent events that you make. Okay, but we'll go into creating forms a bit later on. For now, that's just a basic overview of the interface. Next we'll probably cover creating an event, creating forms, and all sorts of other items that go into the creation of an event. Okay, we'll see you next time.